Welcome to Storytime Fun, boys and girls. We hope you enjoy. Today's story is called Brady, Brady, and the Puck on the Pond. Brady loved winter. He loved winter because he loved to skate. Brady would skate on his backyard rink every chance he got. One afternoon, Brady and a few of his friends were playing a game of shinny when Freddie and one of Brady's teammates on the Ice Hogs came rushing into the backyard. Brady, Brady, you should see the size of the hockey rink on my grandpa's pond, said Freddie so excitedly. It's the biggest and the best rink ever. You guys should come over and play. That sounds awesome, Tess squealed. I can't wait, Kev added. Let's go put the puck on the pond, Chester hollered. Brady watched his friends as they rushed off the ice to follow Freddie. This was the first time that his friends wanted to play shinny somewhere else. Brady gripped his hockey stick tightly and tried not to show how sad he felt. You guys go ahead and have fun. I have to stay and help my dad with some chores, Brady lied. Maybe I'll catch up with you later. As the kids gathered at the pond, Freddie's grandpa high-fived them and showed them the cool benches he had made out of snow. Freddie was quick to point out the blue lines and red circle in the middle of the ice. See, said Freddie, just like Brady's rink. The Ice Hogs were having way too much fun on Freddie's rink to miss Brady. They thought it was cool to play on such a big rink. When they took turns sitting on the bench, Freddie's grandpa brought them cups of hot chocolate filled with colored marshmallows. Yummy in my tummy. Ooh. This is the best rink ever, said Tess between sips of hot chocolate. The next morning, Brady wolfed down his breakfast, grabbed his stick, and headed out to the backyard rink. He wanted to have his rink all shoveled off, ready for the Ice Hogs, but Brady's friends had something else in mind. Hey, Brady, said Tree. We're going over to Freddie's pond. You want to have us to wait while you get your skates? No, you go ahead. I have to help my dad again, said Brady with a frown. I'll catch up with you guys later. But Brady knew he wouldn't be catching up with them later. He put on his skates and practiced his slap shot with his dog, Hat Trick. It wasn't as much fun as it usually was. Even Hat Trick got bored and walked off the ice with the puck between his teeth. That night at dinner, Brady didn't have much of an appetite. What's wrong, Brady? Asked his mother. Yeah, you don't seem like yourself lately, said his father. You've been moping around the house for the last couple of days. Brady took a deep breath and let out a big sigh. Oh, and my friends want to play with Freddie instead of me, he explained. His grandpa has a big ice rink on his pond with benches made out of snow. The kids don't want to play on my rink anymore. I won't play on Freddie's pond, even if it means that I have to stop playing with my friends. You could do that, Brady, but don't you think you would be lonely? There's only room for one rink in this neighborhood, muttered Brady. The next day, Brady's friends were waiting at the end of his driveway once again. This time, Brady convinced them that they should have a game of shinny on his rink. It's too far to carry all of our equipment to the pond. Anyways, I hear that Freddie doesn't even have any nets, said Brady. Who's heard of using boots for goalie nets? The Ice Hogs didn't care. They just wanted to play somewhere. As Freddie shoveled the pond, he wondered why the Ice Hogs had not arrived. He thought everyone was going to meet at the pond first thing in the morning. After all, his friends seemed to like playing hockey on his grandpa's pond. Freddie finished cleaning off the rink, but there was still no sign of his teammates. He decided to try and find out what his friends were doing. As he walked through the neighborhood, he could hear laughter coming from Brady's backyard. "Hey," said Freddie, "I was waiting for everyone to come and play a game on the pond. What happened?" "Everyone decided to play on my rink instead," Brady boasted. "Plus, you don't have any hockey nets, so how do you expect us to have a real game?" Freddie turned and left Brady's backyard with his head hung low. "That wasn't a very nice thing to say to Freddie," whispered Chester. "He's your friend." Suddenly, Brady didn't feel like playing anymore. He remembered how sad he felt when he had no one to play with. Determined to make things right, Brady knew that he needed to come up with a plan. "Wait," cried Brady. "I have a great idea. Why don't we meet early tomorrow morning and we'll surprise Freddie by cleaning off his grandpa's pond. I'm sure he could use a few friends to help him out." The kids all nodded in agreement. "I have a couple of old hockey nets that would be perfect for the pond. We can bring them in the morning," said Brady. Yay. Brady got up early the next morning. He grabbed his skates and stick and his dad's big shovel. His friends were already waiting on his driveway when they gathered up the extra hockey nets and whisked them off to the pond. "We've got some work to do," said Brady as he heaved snow over to the side of the frozen pond. Everyone pitched in to help. They even made snowmen to be the fans in the stands. When Freddie arrived at the pond, he could not believe his eyes. The ice had been completely shoveled, and the old winter boots had been replaced by Brady's hockey nets. "Hey!" yelled Brady as Freddie walked over to the benches. "How about a game of shinny?" As Freddie's face lit up, Brady realized that it was his friends, not the rink, that made the game fun. Well, that's it for today. We'll see you next time.